Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
And welcome to the show. Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk Nutrition today. We appreciate your stopping by, paying us a visit. We're connecting and talking about health, wellness, and well-being. We do that 5 days a week, couple hours a day live. Everything's memorialized, archived, put away. Go back and look at it again, read it again, hear it again. Katie always tells you about that. And we're delighted to be with you. A lot of things happening in the news, for sure. Stories about studies, and just straight up stories. The more I do the show, the more I keep finding myself saying, you can't make this up.
It's true. I've realized yesterday and today how ahead of reporting that you are, because I'm just now seeing the vaping story take off all over the networks. And I'm like, we've reported on that for the past 2 weeks.
I know.
It's crazy that it's just now popping up on like mainstream media.
I hate to say, I hate to always to say things like, well, I said that, it sounds like I'm self-aggrandizing and bragging. I do sometimes beat the mainstream media to the punch, sometimes. And, well, they got a lot of things going on.
That's true.
They're doing more than health, in all fairness to them. Yeah. But I must say, though, CNN, of all the networks, and this is my opinion, of all the networks in terms of health and wellness, they really are on top of it. Dr. Sanjay Gupta that guy has really turned out to be, he's a brain surgeon, but he's turned into a journalist. And he is amazing. So reliable, so credible. And I'm sure he has some influence on what they're doing with their reporting of news related to health and wellness and well-being and nutrition and all of that. I'm sure he has some input, but they are a good source. I have a lot of regard. You hear me often give them attribution, but sometimes I even beat them to the punch. But yeah, we try. There's a strange story trending today. We all go to bed at night and we think, oh, okay, covers and just go to sleep and all good. Well, you'll see. Maybe not so much. And there's a Burger King story trending. I knew they were going to get in trouble. I was just waiting, and sure enough, you'll see what I mean. Because this issue came up with their Impossible Burger, Impossible Whopper, which we featured on the show. We talked about it, had an executive from Burger King on the show and everything. Well, there's something new trending about that. I'll tell you about that. And several other things that are coming along. We have a guest today, Lisa Kilgore, who's very good. She is remarkably passionate and committed. It's just genuine, authentic, walks the talk. And, that woman changed her whole life, moved to a place to get away from all the things that she thought were not doing her well, and lives with the bears and come to her house. Oh my goodness. Oh,
I'll never forget that story. Like, by the way.
I mean, this goes on all the time. I never know. I mean, these bears they're so smart. I mean, they want to get into the house, and and I asked her one day. I said, "Do you have firearms?" And I have any firearms? No. Then I asked her. Then I asked her again, and she said, "Well, I have a boyfriend now, and he has guns." I said, "Well, good thing."
Yeah.
Oh
my
rid
God.
of him, at least keep his guns.
You gonna rob him? Oh my God. What just happened here?
She needs protection.
That's very good.
I can't imagine living in a place though that you could just wake up any moment or any morning and see a bear in your garbage can. I can't even imagine what I would do.
It's where she lives is stunningly beautiful.
Oh, I can imagine.
Absolutely, no doubt. Could I do that? If I were working on a book, maybe, and I wanted isolation, just so I have connection to the internet, and I can get food into the house, I would be good for a while.
Okay. Oh wait. Now since we're talking about bears, I want y'all to. Okay. I want you guys to like just take this headline in real quick that I saw yesterday. Woman leaps into a polar bear enclosure at the zoo, gets eliminated. Like, that's the word that they used in this headline.
She died.
Yes, that is horrible writing, though. Why would you put that in the thing?
I don't
Since
know.
we're talking about
Could've-
bears, they literally put eliminated.
Eliminated.
That is horrible.
That's a term that's often used in military or police work. You know, the
That is horrible.
suspect was eliminated.
Since we're talking about bears, I mean, I know we're talking
Wow.
about dangerous subjects right now, and she found a bear like kind of by her house.
I don't.
But that is horrible. And I saw that yesterday, and since we're talking about bears, I don't know why it just came to my mind.
I know that you can't make it up, and you may have stories that you can't. I was going to do a feature. You just can't make it up feature, and I started it, and I should rethink that and maybe work that into the show.
Oh, I bet we get some interesting stories.
You just can't make it up.
Yeah, I can't believe that somebody actually willingly leaped into a polar bear.
Well, I don't.
That's crazy.
You never know what's going on in people's heads.
We have a big audience, though, so we could probably get some really interesting stories. I mean, we have a very cultured audience.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a clever way to put it. Very good. The audience is diverse. This audience,
Diverse, that's the word I was looking for.
the audience is diverse, and the psychographics and the demographics on the audience are pretty amazing. It's a lot of fun. And if you have anything that's on your mind, something that you heard about, read about, want to know about, here's how to get about it.
You can give us a call at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. You can always email Dr. Garko personally if you have any questions or comments for him. He's the only one that reads this email. It's drgarko@letstalknutrition.com. And if you want to listen or watch some past shows, you can find them at letstalknutrition.com or youtube.com and just search Let's Talk Nutrition. We have all our videos up. They're all sorted. We make them very easy for you to find. We are also on Facebook as well. We share our live stream there as well, so you can head over there and watch us. Well, facebook.com and just search Let's Talk Nutrition. And you can listen back to us any place that you can listen to podcasts. We're at over 65,600 plays now.
Oof. You know what I noticed? It doesn't seem like any new social media platforms are emerging.
I agree
Right.
with that.
What happened?
I thought Twitter would take out Facebook a long time ago.
How come there are no new
But
platforms?
there's nothing new. I remember like Google
Yeah.
tried to make like a Facebook type thing a few years ago. And ever since then, I don't really see new social media.
I don't
You're
see
right.
any. I don't see any new social media platforms. I mean, that was just an observation.
Yeah, I haven't really thought about that, but you're very right. I work
Yeah.
in social media every day, and you're right.
We'll see.
I think we're kind of stuck with Facebook, Twitter.
Well,
Instagram.
yeah. Well, they're not too. I mean, social media has been a blessing and a curse for many different. It's been a blessing to the
Media.
our work and to the media generally, but it's been a curse in other ways and has not served people well. That's what it is. A double-edged sword, electronic sword. So Burger King. Well, they've come out with this Impossible Whopper. As I said, we featured it on the show. We had an executive on the show. nice man, a gentleman, knows the product, was able to lay it out. He said that they're going to be coming out with more plant-based products. And, well, in the back of my mind, and I didn't bring it up with him too much, but it's not 100% vegan or plant-based. And there's a reason why, and that reason has ended Burger King now ended them up in court. They're being sued. I'll tell you what that's all about. Got to be so careful, boy. I'll tell you what you say when you market. Come back, I'll tell you.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. It's me, your immune system. I'm always hard at work defending you against the many disease-causing viruses and bacteria that you are exposed to every day. But sometimes I need help to defeat the bad bugs. Luckily, our friends at Kyolic have come to the rescue. Kyolic has 2 super immune-enhancing supplements, Kyolic Immune Formula 103 and Kyo Green Harvest Blend Immune Defense. Kyo Green Harvest Blend is a power-packed blend of organic and naturally sourced grasses, ancient grains, fruits, veggies, herbal extracts, and spirulina in a fast dissolving drink mix for a quick and easy way to support immunity. Kyolic Immune Formula 103 combines immune-boosting nutrients with aged garlic extract. Aged garlic extract has been clinically shown to support a healthy immune response and reduce both the duration and severity of cold and flu symptoms. Help me protect you with Kyolic supplements and nutritional drink mixes to fortify your immune health today. Available at fine natural health retailers.
The science of psychology tells us there is a connection between looking more attractive and having more self-confidence. One way to look more attractive is to have healthy-looking hair. Ridgecrest Herbal's award-winning Hair Revive can support healthy, attractive hair. Hair Revive is formulated with a stress-fighting complex, hair growth ingredients, a hormone balancing complex, and Chinese herbs. Taken together, the ingredients in Hair Revive promote hair growth, encourage healthier, thicker-looking hair, and support recovery from damaging hairstyling techniques, harsh chemicals, and daily stress. So start looking more attractive with healthier, thicker, and shinier hair with Ridgecrest Herbal's Hair Revive. Visit rcherbals.com for more information or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad. That's 1-800-242-4649. Nutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarro Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. For the past week or so, I've been taking a look at different kinds of diets, right? And the theory behind the diet, the rationale for the diet. And of course, in my research, I came across, obviously, vegetarianism. Veganism is a specialized case of vegetarianism. And the philosophy behind it, the theory behind it. And some people take their commitment to a particular way of eating, a paradigm or a model or a regimen or just a plain old diet, the word diet, very seriously. Well, apparently Philip Williams, who lives in Georgia, takes it seriously. He's seeking class action status to sue Burger King. And he's looking for, quote, similarly situated individuals, close quote, meaning vegans, who are upset that Burger King is marketing its Impossible Whopper as a plant-based, vegan, vegetarian, whatever term you want to use, product. And this came up in my interview. Do you remember, Katie, the name of the man? He was an executive vice president for Burger King.
Oh, my gosh.
Katie made that all happen. I asked her on Monday. The guy was on the show on Friday. She got it done. And I think during the course of the interview, I don't recall if I asked him directly or Katie did or a caller, but the issue of the product, the patties, being grilled on the same grill as the beef burgers. And I think Katie's recollection, I talked to her off air, she said he brought it up, and I guess he finessed it, but that's why they're being sued. And the man, Mr. Williams of Georgia, is claiming that they've misrepresented the product and it's misleading the public, that the fast food company cooks its vegan patties on the same grills as its traditional burgers, thus, quote, covering the outside of the Impossible Whopper's meat-free patties with meat byproduct, close quote. Now, the guy has a point, and I'm not a bit surprised that somebody did this. It was in the back of my mind. I thought, I just wonder if they're going to get into a fix with this, and they did. If Burger King didn't know, they know now. When you step into the world of natural health, natural products, some of the people that live, that live in that world, practice a particular way of eating and living, are very serious people, and you don't want to mess with them. I mean, they find this, offensive and unethical. The meatless Impossible Whoppers are made without beef. There's no doubt about that. But they're not necessarily, then, vegan-friendly at Burger King locations, it's being claimed in this lawsuit. If you go to Burger King's website, Burger King said the burgers include also another issue, mayonnaise. What is mayonnaise made with?
Eggs.
Thank you. Eggs come from chickens, and that's meat.
Why did I just freeze? What is wrong with me?
Test anxiety. Yes.
I was like, I don't know, where do eggs come
Oh my God.
I swear, I struggle with test anxiety so bad.
It is showing so much in the last
It's
2
funny.
days.
It's funny. I have to laugh. I shouldn't laugh.
I'm glad you
I'm
jumped in there
sorry.
because I was about to look really off.
You might be
So you got two issues here. You got mayonnaise on the product that comes from made with eggs. Eggs come from chicken. That's meat. And then you have the patties being fried or cooked on the same grill as the beef patties. And so you have the grease from the beef patties, all that residue getting onto the vegan burger.
The grease from the patties makes sense, but the egg is meat. Kind of.
It is. Listen, see,
That's
you don't.
that's in vegans. Yeah,
you
that's
don't
just
understand, Reggie.
Yeah,
I'm just telling
no
you.
Cheese, no.
I am just telling you.
Also, late response. His name was Dan Fitzpatrick. He was the CEO and chairman
Mr.
of Quality Dining.
Charming man, nice man. Reggie, I'm just telling you.
Yeah, no, I believe it, but I just
listen. I'm just going to tell you this. When you start to do the research on these different diets, and when I was looking last week, and with vegetarianism, and you look at the history of it, and the genesis of it, where it comes from, and the philosophy, some people are vegans. You want to know why?
That's another thing I never understood. What's the difference between vegetarian and vegan?
Vegetarians will allow for eggs and maybe some dairy.
Okay.
They're lacto-ovo. They'll allow for that. Vegans, nothing associated with meat. Many of them believe that the reason why they commit to veganism, not necessarily because of health reasons, but because of cruelty to animals.
Right, absolutely. They're not going to eat chicken the same. I mean, they're in their minds, and it very well may be true, the chickens are harmed whether it's for getting eggs or getting for meat, so they just choose to not eat it at all.
They feel that it's not a good thing and it's not a right thing. This is a value issue.
All right.
And so when you have people that committed, I'm just going to tell you, and if they believe that, coupled with the notion that they think that eating meat does serious harm to the health of a person, you put those two things together in a person's belief system, value system, I'm not surprised they're getting sued.
No, because I mean I wouldn't play about my food. Like they basically play with the people's food.
This is a warning to these other fast food companies. If you step into this world of so-called natural health, natural eating, plant-based, whatever way you want to say it, you better be prepared to be absolutely 100% pure in your approach, or otherwise you're going to get sued.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Ridgecrest Herbals, take your health to a higher elevation. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Lisa Kilgore is our guest today, as I mentioned at the top of the hour. Before I bring her on, I'm going to do and I'll bring her in on this as well. I know she's holding, and I know she can hear me. As I just said, Burger King's being sued. I am not surprised. And again, if they had hired me as a consultant, I would have said to them, you are wading into some waters here that are fraught with potential exposure. Legal exposure. And they probably would have looked at me and said, what are you talking about? You're cooking that burger, that plant-based burger, on the same grill that you're cooking the beef burgers, and you got mayonnaise in the product. Both of those are animal issues for vegetarians, vegans, those who don't want to eat meat. Vegetarianism is an ancient way of eating. It goes back to the 6th century BC. To the Greeks, Plato and Pythagoras were very passionate vegetarians. And vegetarianism is defined as a way of eating that purposely avoids animal flesh foods. Meat, fish, chicken, game, you name it. And there are three types: octo-lavo-vegetarianism, which allows products of animals obtained without slaughter, such as milk and eggs. Notice I said without slaughter. Then you have lacto-vegetarianism, which allows only milk and its derivatives. Not eggs. Eggs are from unborn chickens. That's what an egg is. It's an unborn chicken. I'm just saying. Veganism avoids all products, not a one, of animal origin, including milk, milk products, and eggs. All foods containing these nutritional elements, even honey. Honey comes from what?
Bees.
Bees. Bees are not a plant.
Right.
So
you can't eat honey if you're.
Listen to me. You have just listen. Just listen. You have to put yourself in the shoes of a person who's committed to this way of eating. What motivates vegetarianism are two basic things. One, moral, ethical, or religious reasons. They become one. And another is health-oriented reasons, and sometimes both.
Yeah, but a bee isn't meat, and it's not.
It's not the point.
They don't die in the.
That's not the point.
Making of honey.
But you're missing the point. This is not just a diet. It's almost like a philosophy. It's a paradigm. It's a point of view. It's a way of It's a way of seeing the world from a nutritional dietary perspective and from a philosophical perspective.
And it's not only just food. They probably don't wear fur coats. They don't wear crocodile purses.
I get that, but in those instances, the animals die. The bees don't die in the making of the honey, and they're not meat.
Well, I'm just the product. At the end of the day, the honey comes from a bee. It's an animal. It's an insect. So that's the point. And if they would have hired me as a consultant or someone similar to my way of thinking, I would have cautioned them. Now, I know they got smart people working for them. They got nutritionists and dietitians. Somebody must have said something. We're going to get sued. We're going to get sued. And they have gotten sued. My guess is this is a shot across the bow of all these other fast food companies. You want to be natural, plant-based, you better, this is like going to church and committing sin in church. You don't do that. That's what this is like. That's how these people see it. Don't tell me they feel that they've been, this has been the language in the report. I can't even think of the term that they use. This has been a total misrepresentation, and they resent it. And now they're suing them. Lisa Kilgore is my guest. She knows a thing or two about vegetarianism. Lisa, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
You stepped into some heavy traffic here. You have a comment, reaction. You want to hang up the phone? What do you want to do?
Well, I'd like to add that veganism is more than just not honey. It's also not wool. They don't use wool at all. They don't take vitamin D3, which is from lanolin. Like it is an ethical decision that is a part of every decision that they make in their life. No leather belts or leather shoes, and it makes sense if they haven't been told ahead of time. I know the fast food places near me who have the Beyond Meat burger. They will say very specifically, if you'd like a vegan option, please ask us. And so they're outright saying this is not vegan, this is vegetarian, which would have the mayo. And so, but at the same time, just like somebody with celiac disease needs a completely different place in the restaurant for their entire meal to be made, somebody who's vegan does not want to have their burger share a grill. But maybe they shouldn't have gone to Burger King in the first place then without asking some questions.
Well, I guess the point I'm trying to make here, and I've been looking at the history of various diets and the philosophy behind the diet, the theory that drives the diet in some instances like macrobiotics and so on. People that get involved in these ways of eating take it very seriously. I know you're in touch with that. You're probably more in touch with that than I am. And
I definitely live in a place with a lot of vegan people following the vegan diet, yes.
And they take it seriously, don't they?
Absolutely. It's an ethical decision that they make, and I respect that. It's not a way that it's not something I follow, but I absolutely respect their decision.
I respect it too. And I keep saying, and I did this the other day in a video I created, and the theme was food is not just food. In many different ways. And this is yet another instance where food is not just food. Food is a way, it's not only a way to survive, but it becomes almost like a way of living and thinking, seeing yourself situated in the world. Some of these, vegetarianism is ancient. It has connections to Eastern cultures, and it's axiologically loaded, meaning it's value loaded. And you don't mess with those people. You just don't. They take it too seriously. They got sued. This should be interesting. You know what? This guy might prevail because I think a 5-year-old could figure out, let me see, you got a plant-based burger, you're cooking it with the same grill that you're cooking the meat patties, and you're putting mayonnaise. Mayonnaise comes from eggs are from chickens. A 5-year-old could figure out you're misrepresenting the product. I don't know. We'll see. Thanks for commenting on that, Lisa. I appreciate it. You wanted to talk about elderberry.
Yeah, it's cold and flu season coming up, and
all right.
elderberry is a wonderful way of helping.
All right, we're going to talk about elderberry. Where does that name come from? Elderberry. All right, older berries? What? I don't know.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation. And it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Somewhere in my graduate school training, in my master's program in particular, not my PhD program, but my master's program was linguistics, communication and linguistics. And so I'm always dialed into words. And so you see a word like elderberry, and you're thinking, okay, what's the etymology of the word? Where'd that word come from? Does elder mean old? Well, it turns out that the term for the tree is not believed to come from the word old, but from Anglo-Saxon origins, meaning fire, because the hollow stems of the branches were used as bellows to blow air into a fire. So I was cracking a joke, I guess, when I said elderberry. Means that the older berries, the older ones? No, had nothing to do with that. So don't. That was. I was being ironic. I wasn't being serious. So that's where I wanted to clear that up. So I know there are people out there very particular. So I just want to clean that up a little bit. But it comes from Sambucus is the genus of flowering plants in the family Endopsiaceae. I believe that's how you say it. The very species are commonly called elder or elderberry. The genus is formerly placed in the honeysuckle family. This is probably TMI, more than you wanted to know about elderberries, but my guest wants to talk about them, so I just wanted to just put that out there, trying to educate and expand upon our ideas. Lisa, welcome back. But at the end of the day, the etymology of the word and how you pronounce it and where it comes from and all that stuff, what people are looking for, what can it do for me, right?
Elderberry is amazing. So elderberry is really high in the antioxidant anthocyanins. So anthocyanins is like the purple antioxidant that you see in blueberries, but this is a highly concentrated version of it. And that helps you fight against colds and flus, just that antioxidant. So it's something you can take every day, all winter long, all through the cold and flu season, and it's research proven to help reduce your chances of getting sick, as well as if you get sick, it reduces how severe it is.
Plants are amazing. Those antioxidants, elderberry is a tree, is it not? Is it like a tree or a shrub?
More of a shrub
Okay.
that has the berries, and so this is the actual berry we're talking about.
I understand. And those anthocyanins are intended to protect the plant, are they not?
Yeah, they protect, all antioxidants protect the produce, like the berries or the fruits or vegetables, from pests. And so the stronger the attack, the stronger that antioxidant.
Native Americans used it to treat infections. Ancient Egyptians used it to improve complexion and heal burns. I was reading it's been used in folk medicine for hundreds of years, I guess, in various parts of Europe. People figured out in all these different cultures that the plants were a gift from the planet, right?
Mm-hmm.
The root word of planet.
And
the root word of plant.
there.
The root word of planet is plant. There's only one letter difference, isn't there? I'm just saying. Maybe that's a linguistic coincidence, but yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You probably
look at the whole food.
You probably come onto this platform and think those people down there, meaning me, are crazy. What's the matter with those people?
Oh, we've talked many a times. I know what to expect at this point.
Oh my goodness. Go ahead, Kate. I mean, go ahead, Lisa. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I won't anymore. I promise.
Oh, that's okay. It's just I just want to bring it back to what you're saying, that the power of whole foods. This is another example of that. That when we don't need to fully understand what's going on to understand the power. And so there's documentation that this was used for colds and flus in the medieval time, and they didn't know why, but they knew it worked. And now we know why. Now we know what's going on. But we can use this information as a way to help heal our body. And when we use the power of that whole food, we get other things. With elderberry, you get more than just this one antioxidant that helps with colds and flus. You also get vitamin C and phenolic acids and flavonols and all of these other really beneficial parts that help our whole body function better.
877-897-8255. Don't people make elderberry pies or no?
They mostly make syrups, but yes, you can absolutely make elderberry pie. Elderberry grows around where I live. The key, though, is if any of your listeners have elderberry growing around them, is that you need to cook it because the unripe elderberries, if there's any that get in your mix, those are quite poisonous, and cooking them gets rid of that. But so you can make this yourself. I trust Flora. Flora makes it for me with European elderberries. But this is such a simple thing, and it grows all around U.S. and all around Canada.
I'm so glad you pointed that out. Elderberry is possibly unsafe when the leaves, the stems, the unripe fruit, or uncooked fruit is eaten or consumed. The cooked elderberry fruit seems to be safe, but raw and unripe fruit can cause nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. So it's not like other berries that you can pick off the bush and eat, right?
Yeah, you just want to be extra careful with elderberries.
I'm actually glad you said that because I saw someone on Facebook Marketplace the other day selling like gummies. They had made a bunch of different like honey and elderberry and stuff. So it's really good to know that they could actually be dangerous. Not discrediting the person who was selling it, but I would rather get it from like Flora or somewhere knowing that it's safe.
Your point, this is an interesting point, Lisa. In different cultures and the food cultures within them, it took hundreds of years. People were taking notes. What mushrooms were safe? What mushrooms were poisonous? What berries are safe? What can be potentially poisonous or dangerous? And rules were created. They set up a set of dietary or nutritional rules, and it took hundreds of years to. And here we are, fast forward today. We just take all that for granted, don't we?
Yes, and sometimes we even just ignore it entirely.
Yes,
and there are times when we really want to embrace it. Like when looking at how to prepare our beans and our grains and our nuts and our seeds, the traditional ways allow for a much better absorption and digestion of the food. With elderberry, can you imagine that brave first person who tried cooking them after other people got sick? Because I can't imagine they cooked them first. I imagine they ate them and possibly got sick and then realized, oh, maybe we need to cook them. And that brave person who tried them cooked.
Exactly.
And we do need, we do know a lot more than we think we do.
You're right. We'll be back. Are you tired of being tired? So was Amanda until she tried Floradix Iron and Herbs. You can probably relate. Between juggling her job and family, she was constantly exhausted. She put off going to the gym, and making her dinner every night seemed like a heroic task. Then she found out she had the most common nutritional deficiency in the U.S., iron deficiency. Amanda turned to Floradix, an easily absorbed plant-based liquid iron supplement. For over 60 years, Floradix has been helping reduce exhaustion and fatigue caused by iron deficiency. This formula is easy on the digestive tract and free of artificial colors and flavors. It even has vitamins B and C for enhanced absorption. No wonder it's the best-selling iron supplement in North America. FloraVital provides all the same benefits as Floradix, but without gluten or yeast. Reclaim your energy with Floradix and FloraVital, available at your local health food store. For more information, visit florahealth.com/Floradix. florahealth.com/Floradix.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Michael Garca, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garca, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garco, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garco, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garca, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garco, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garca, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garca, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garco, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garco, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garca, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
And welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Lisa Kilgore is our guest today from Flora. We're talking about elderberry. And she has a particular reason for telling you that, and Flora has a reason for telling you that too, and she will reveal that to you. It never ceases to interest me, inspire my curiosity even more when you start studying plants. I'm not an herbalist, and I would never pretend to be, but in the course of my training, you get introduced to these ideas, and the plants and the chemicals that, and it is chemistry, by the way, the chemicals that constitute them. It is amazing how those chemicals can, in most instances, confer a health benefit to humans. The chemicals in the plants are intended to protect the plant from the environment, from bacteria, from viruses, from predators, from the weather. It goes on. And it's a survival mechanism for the plants. Turns out that it is one for us as well. And meaning the plants and the chemicals that constitute them. Now, it is true that in some plants, many, there are chemicals that can be deleterious, dangerous, and downright deadly. So you got to know what you're doing. And elderberry is an instance where you have to cook it, as I was referring to, and Lisa talked about that. There is that danger, but you have to cook it. You can't, and eating the unripened fruit and whatnot can be very dangerous. You get sick. And Native Americans used every part of the elderberry plant. Now, it can be, it can grow as high as 20 feet, so it can be a shrub or a small tree, right? It can be both, but it can reach as high as 20 feet. And fully grown elderberry plants yield these beautiful, delicate-looking white flowers during the spring, but they change into berries when fall comes around. So it's a uniquely American fruit familiar to our nation's first inhabitants, the Native Americans, as I have mentioned now several times. Potassium, fiber, beta-carotene, iron, vitamins A, B6, and C are among some of the nutrients contained in elderberries. And they can relieve, when you have we'll get Lisa to talk about the product from Flora, but they can relieve nasal congestion, mucous membrane swelling, other cold and flu symptoms. There are some that claim that it will help reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease and stroke by targeting harmful free radicals. It's an antioxidant that will fight, oxidation. Some claim, too, it has anti-mutagenic properties as well. Been used by Native Americans and other cultures to fight infections. Promotes detoxification. Some claim it will ameliorate arthritis discomfort, maintain a healthy weight, address upset stomachs, and even address the issue of gas. So, the plant itself, we're talking about just one thing here, one plant, and the compounds that constitute it. And it's just remarkable. We live in this modern age, and we're so distracted with so many things that are so technologically advanced and whatnot. And then, but you got to go back to first principles sometimes, especially in the world of nutrition and food, diet, and understand what it is. Food, again, I'll say it again 100 million times. Food is not just food, man. In so many and different ways. And we're just talking about one thing today. Easy to remember, elderberry. And it can, this is cold and flu season, and I'll ask Lisa to make the connection of elderberry to the immune system, and I'll do that, and I'll bring her back on. Lisa, thanks for coming on to the show today. I appreciate you talking about this. I would be remiss if I didn't ask you, what is the product that you wanted to put a spotlight on?
I wanted to talk about elderberry crystals and why I have them in my house all winter long, all cold and flu season long. So elderberry is on hand whenever I need it. And that's key when you're facing a new virus or a new cold coming into your body.
So the delivery system is a crystal, not a liquid, not a syrup,
it is.
Not a paste, not a, yeah, go ahead.
Elderberry frequently comes as a syrup, and that's great, but it's usually sweetened with a lot of honey. But what I like about the elderberry crystals is that they are shelf-stable. They can stay on hand because the syrup, when you open it, it has a shorter shelf life. It only can live in your fridge for a few weeks, whereas the elderberry crystals can stay in my cupboard for the full year. And that means I always have them on hand for the moment that I need them. And in cold and flu season, you don't want to wait until that cold has already come into your system. You want to be taking elderberry. Either you can take it daily or you can take it just when you're starting to feel those early symptoms or people around you are sick. Because elderberry is safe to take every day, unlike most cold and flu products like echinacea or oregano oil or any of these either antivirals or immune boosters. You don't want to take those every day. You only want to take those when you need them. Elderberry, because it's just the antioxidant, that's the power, you can be taken every day.
So that's the connection to the immune system. It is the elderberries are a potent and robust source of antioxidants, and those antioxidants support the immune system in fighting free radicals, fighting off infection, and so on. Is that the connection here?
Absolutely. So the anthocyanins, that antioxidant, literally binds to viruses and stops them from replicating. As well as even when you're already sick, elderberry can help you get better faster by clearing out your lungs and healing your sinuses. But there's a lot of power in elderberry. But the key is it stops viruses from replicating.
That, fighting bacteria is one thing. And we have these resistant bacteria, which are really a nightmare. But viruses are a microbe of a very special order. They're difficult to deal with. Antibacterial, medicines and whatnot, they don't work with viruses. So it's very hard to find compounds to address and moderate, ward off, or even kill viruses. Isn't that true?
It's so true, and that's why I love elderberry so much, because it's not killing anything. It's simply binding to those viruses, and it makes, it's clinically proven to lower the severity of a cold or a flu if you even get it in the first place.
I found a study. It used a particular brand. I won't mention the brand, but the fundamental ingredient in the product was elderberry. And in this study, they found that the compounds in the product from elderberry were able to be effective in vitro, meaning in a dish. It's a laboratory study, against 10 strains of influenza virus. And then in a double-blind, placebo-controlled trial, randomized study, they found that the ingredients, the elderberry ingredients, reduced the duration of flu symptoms 3 to 4 days. So, I mean, there's some science here with respect to the chemicals, the anthocyanins, the elements that make up elderberry. This is not science fiction or just fairy tale, right?
No, and when we're out in the world and we're out in public, one of the reasons why I take elderberry quite regularly through the cold and flu season, because I'm out in stores and I'm out in the world. And a little known fact about a sneeze is when we
hold your
sneeze,
thought. Hold your
Okay.
thought. Hold your thought on the sneeze. We're headed in some messages. We'll be right back. Ridgecrest Herbal's original Clear Lung supplement has been the #1 selling natural product for lung health since 1998. Clear Lung's formula is a synergistic blend of Chinese herbs that helps maintain open airways and balance mucus levels. It combines the healing properties of 13 perfectly balanced herbs that have been used in traditional Chinese medicine for over 2,000 years. Need extra help? Try Ridgecrest Herbal's Clear Lung's Extra Strength with twice the herbs and Ridgecrest Herbal's patented Availablend formula designed to support the bioavailability of the original 13 herbs. Got a picky kid who doesn't like pills? Clear Lung's liquid is safe for children and has a naturally sweet orange flavoring. And don't forget to check out Clear Lungs Immune and Clear Lungs Sport. Visit rcherbals.com or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad to order the right Clear Lungs product for you. That's 1-800-242-4649.
Is getting a good night's sleep a challenge? Fortunately, there's a superior fast-acting sleep formula called Tranquil Sleep from Natural Factors. This non-habit-forming supplement contains a unique combination of melatonin, 5-HTP, and L-theanine, which works in harmony with your body's natural sleep hormones. Tranquil Sleep can help you fall asleep, stay asleep, sleep sounder, and wake up refreshed, all without feeling drowsy in the morning. The key benefit comes from increasing the time spent in the deeper stages of sleep. It's only in these deeper levels of sleep that we truly experience the rejuvenation, regeneration, and recuperation that sleep provides. Even if you think you get a good night's sleep, give Tranquil Sleep a try. You might be surprised with how much better you've slept by waking up with more energy and enthusiasm to start your day. Learn more at naturalfactors.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garka, host of the nationally syndicated health talk show, Let's Talk. This is Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Ridgecrest Herbals, take your health to a higher elevation. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarro Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Lisa is an educator for Flora, and we're talking about elderberry, and for good reason. This is cold and flu season. Boy, some people are getting rung up like a pinball machine, really getting sick. What can happen is just because you get infected with a cold virus doesn't mean now that somehow you're immune to an influenza related virus, right? It can happen. And once you get hit and your immune system gets compromised, boy, you can get infected with another microorganism, a different one. And then you get a secondary infection set in, and it's horrible. And given the stress that people are under, the diet that can be deficient, the holes in the gaps, all the stress, lack of sleep, it's holiday season on top of Thanksgiving's coming up, and then all the shopping and this and that, the travel on the planes with they're flying laboratories of disease sometimes, and people coughing and whatnot. It's easy to get sick. I don't care who you are. You see these athletes, professional NFL football players. You'll hear them say during the game that so and so has been sick with the flu or down, and these are fit individuals. Doesn't make any difference. So you got to protect yourself, and this is a real thing to do. Lisa, welcome back. Tell us more about why crystal form, and how do you consume this? What do you do with it, and so on?
So what Flora has done is they've cooked and then juiced European elderberries and made it into a crystal powder. And this has no added preservatives, nothing else added to it. It's really just pure, and it's strong. And you just add a full dose is 4 scoops, but I'll even just use 1 scoop throughout cold and flu season just to get some elderberry in me. And compared to the studies, it's a lot more elderberry than even what's studied in 1 scoop. So it's really, really powerful. And this gives me a lot of that antioxidant anthocyanins, which is good for your whole body, does well with it, more antioxidants. But those anthocyanins are binding to viruses that I may come in contact as I go about my day. Because a little known fact about a sneeze is when somebody sneezes, it can stay and recirculate for 2 hours. So you can only imagine how many sneeze clouds you go through anytime you go to the grocery store, or you go into the health food store, or you're just out in public. And so I use elderberry, especially those days where I am out in the world, just to help my body fight off any viruses that I will come in contact with. It's a will, not an if. And if I am to get sick, and I've used elderberry after I've gotten sick, and it really, really speeds up your healing. And research has found it can lower your duration by 3 to 4 days. And I'm self-employed. I don't have those. I can't waste a single day in my world. And so to get 3 to 4 days back is really powerful. So just always have elderberry crystals on hand so I can use them when I need them all winter long.
Do you mix them with water? You just eat them off the spoon? What do you do?
I throw them in my water. There's no sweetener, so you can add some honey if you'd like, but they have a really nice taste on their own. And you can mix them in a little water. I just put them in a full glass of water and drink that. Usually I do it in the evening, or I do it through the day if I'm home. And it's really, really easy to take. And because it's just the crystals, it's just the juice made into crystals, it mixes really easily. So you don't need to shake it. There's no sediment. And you just get this pure elderberry juice reconstituted in your glass.
Do the bears like it?
I haven't tried. I actually have had a bear-free fall, if you can believe it.
You have what?
They might. If you never know. They probably eat a lot of elderberries out around me.
Mm-hmm. Are they asleep now up there? Have they resided into their caves, or are they still coming around and looking for things to eat and whatnot?
Oh, they're still get eaten right now. It's not quite cold enough for them to hibernate. Although they have slowed down, they're not. I haven't been seeing them around lately, so maybe they're starting to find their dens. The fruit is all been picked, so there isn't a lot of food left anymore. But it's not quite cold enough for them to sleep.
I was, my job is to learn to listen. I have to keep practicing that, not just to hear the guests, but to listen. And it's interesting. You use the phrase when I go out into the world, you use that at least a half a dozen times. I find that interesting. I know this is a little off topic, but I can't resist. Out into the world. That is revelatory to me about the way you live. Most people don't think of it that way. I'm going out into the world. Especially when they live in the city or whatever, they just go out. For you, it's out into the world. Why do you put it that way? What does that reflect?
Well, I live in I live in a small town, but I live on a vineyard in a small town, and I work from home a lot. So there are many days where I don't see anybody, and so when I go out into the world, I'm literally going out into the world, and it's quite lovely.
I love that. I mean, yeah. And I mentioned to the audience that was a conscious choice to move there. Tell them where you live, first of all. Not the address, but tell them where you live.
I lived in Toronto, Ontario for 11 years, which is a city of 3 to 4 million people. And I packed up my life and moved to a beach town in the middle of the interior of British Columbia. There's about 2,000 to 3,000 people that live here, maybe. And I live on a vineyard, so I have very few people around me. It's the kind of life I've always wanted to live.
Isn't that interesting? I'll be darned. Thank you. First of all, thank you for sharing that. Takes courage to do that. A lot of people want to do that. They don't know how to do it, or maybe they know how to, and they're still reluctant. They don't know. I mean, they're reluctant. They're afraid to. You did it, and you've made a go of it, and you're doing well. Bears or no bears, it's all good. That's why we love having you on the show. We'll be right back.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
Hey friends, this is Frank Cotto, the host of the business.
Nutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Nationally syndicated, internationally streamed. With our guest today, Lisa Kilgore, practicing nutritionist, has clients, works with them. Okay, Lisa, client walks in, been infected, not sure, sick as a dog. Don't know if it's a cold virus, flu virus, but this person is in bad shape. Been sick for a week, and headaches, all the classic signs and symptoms of some viral infection. Just not sure which one it is. And the severity of the symptoms and the signs would probably indicate maybe viral, not an influenza type of virus, not a cold virus. What would you do with that client? I'm curious to hear what you would say to the client. Clients come to you for help. They want to feel better, get better. What do you do? Pray?
Well, there's a lot you can do. So we want to fight off a cold or a flu before it hits. That's always the preferred option. But when we all will get sick eventually, and elderberry can help with helping getting rid of that virus when it's already in and replicating and really harming the person. But we also need to take care of ourselves in that moment. And unless we're sleeping and resting, our immune system can't fight off that virus. So I would bring in a bunch of elderberry, help the body work out that virus, but then I'd also put them in bed and get them to sleep and let that immune system have the space and the time to really fight off that virus. Because if we're in a stress state in the sympathetic nervous system, that fight or flight state, our immune system is suppressed and we're not able to fight that off. And that's why when we're stressed out, we can have a low-grade infection sticking around for weeks and weeks or months even. And all we need to do is get some good, hearty rest and a few days off, and we can really fight that cold.
Pardon me, I was looking at the repertoire of products from Flora, which is one of my favorite companies. That company's, they're solid, just 100%. What about things like, I noticed they have an acerola powder, like vitamin C. What about white willow? Would that help, or is that not appropriate here? What are some other products from Flora that would support the person getting through this terrible period of illness?
Acerola powder is a great one, and I'll mix elderberry and acerola together. So acerola is a whole food vitamin C that provides over 800 or almost 900 milligrams of vitamin C per dose of whole food vitamin C. It's amazing. So I take that a few times in a day. White willow bark is more for it's a natural form of aspirin.
Aches and pains.
I don't personally like suppressing fevers unless it's in children or unless it's really, really high. And so I'd rather let the body do its thing. But you could use white willow bark if that fever is becoming problematic. But most of the time, for what I would do is I would bring in the elderberry crystals and then also the acerola powder, and that combination is amazing. Mm-hmm. Flora also has a product called Sambugard, and that is a elderberry syrup with the elderflower and some echinacea. And so I'll actually use that I'll bring that one in if I do have a cold or a flu, and I'll use that over a couple days, and that can help push that out.
What's the name of that product again?
Sambugard. So it's using the
it's a key
Latin name of elderberry. Yeah. Sambu. I forget what Sambu something.
Well, there's Sambu. There's
two forms of
Sambucus is the root word.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's an interesting. What about teas? Hot tea is always nice for the respiratory system. Would there be any teas from Flora?
They do have an elderberry tea.
Oh.
That's an echinacea elderberry tea that would be handy. But any teas like even lemon or ginger, anything that has that lovely scent that can kind of clean out the sinuses would be helpful. And we can bring in a bit of Manuka honey or some good quality honey to help with any coughing or those types of upper respiratory infections.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it could be a number of different things that you would advise your client to consider doing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But the biggest one is at that point, they need to be sleeping. They need to get some good rest. And I advise all of my clients to have some elderberry in their house all day long, all winter long, like have it ready, already there. So that way, if somebody sneezes around you or if people are just sick around you, you can fight off that virus before it takes hold, because that's really what we want to do is make sure we fight it early.
Mm-hmm. 877-897-8255. We just talked about one thing today, one concept, elderberry. And before I cut you loose, I know you have to get out of here. Just review the product or products that we talked about, their intention and what to do with them, and I'll cut you loose.
Elderberry Crystals is a very simply juiced elderberry, and you just add 4 scoops is a full serving, but I'll even just use 1 a day for prevention. And it is a powerful antiviral antioxidant that's safe to take all day, every day, all winter long. And we also touched on acerola powder, which is a high-dose whole food vitamin C, which is incredibly effective to support the body through the winter as well. And these are just powdered juice fruits, and that's all it is. So they're whole food, really powerful, and really good for the body all winter long.
Thank you for doing that. Probably won't talk to you before Thanksgiving. Are you going turkey hunting? What are you doing?
I'm in Canada. We already had Thanksgiving. That was last month.
Oh, so you do the Canadian Thanksgiving.
I do, yeah. So ours is in October to go with the harvest.
Uh-huh. Did you have turkey?
I did, actually. I had 2. I had 2 Thanksgiving dinners this year. I don't always even have Thanksgiving dinner, but this year I had 2. It was quite lovely.
Yeah. What meats do you eat?
I eat most. I really watch the quality as much as I can, looking for grass-fed, grass-finished, ethically treated. We are what we eat, and we are what we eat. So I do my best to look for well-treated animals. I just don't eat as much meat to balance out the budget because it's usually more expensive.
Mm-hmm. Well, we always enjoy having you on the show. I truly do. I know the audience does as well. And I find your depth and breadth of understanding and knowledge about diet and nutrition is robust, and you make my job easy. And I always appreciate you allowing me to ask these questions that sort of reveal how you live and why you do the way you do things and where you do them and how you do them. I appreciate you being that self-disclosive. You don't have to do that, but you do, and I'm grateful. Thank you for doing that.
Thanks so much for having me on.
Are you kidding? You enrich the show. Thank you so much. Flora.
Thank you.
And I'll say it one more time. Flora.
Want to get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult? Try PGX from Natural Factors. This revolutionary product is clinically shown to help people achieve their ideal body weight in a safe, natural way. PGX helps you feel full for hours, dramatically reduces the glycemic index of any food or meal, and ultimately causes the release of the compounds that achieve 2 important goals in weight loss. 1, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and 2, improving the action of the hormone insulin. As medical doctor Mark Hyman said in his best-selling book, Eat Fat, Get Thin, if you choose to use only one supplement, PGX is the most important. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, you need the tremendous support of PGX from Natural Factors. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, visit pgx.com.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Ridgecrest Herbal's original Clear Lung supplement has been the #1 selling natural product for lung health since 1998. Clear Lung's formula is a synergistic blend of Chinese herbs that helps maintain open airways and balanced mucus levels. It combines the healing properties of 13 perfectly balanced herbs that have been used in traditional Chinese medicine for over 2,000 years. Need extra help? Try Ridgecrest Herbal's Clear Lung's Extra Strength with twice the herbs and Ridgecrest Herbal's patented Avail Blend formula designed to support the bioavailability availability of the original 13 herbs. Got a picky kid who doesn't like pills? Clear Lungs Liquid is safe for children and has a naturally sweet orange flavoring. And don't forget to check out Clear Lungs Immune and Clear Lungs Sport. Visit rcherbals.com or call 1-800-242-4649 and mention this ad to order the right Clear Lungs product for you. That's 1-800-242-4649. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Ridgecrest Herbals, take your health to a higher elevation. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Here's the LTN health question of the day. We're talking about elderberry today, and at the beginning, I talked about the etymology of the word. And it's from Anglo-Saxon, elderberry. And one might, the word, just think about the word. And I revealed the origin. Again, it's Anglo-Saxon, and it's from the word, in Anglo-Saxon, the word is Eid. A-I-A-E-I-D. It's pronounced Eid. What does Eid mean? I know many of you don't speak Anglo-Saxon, but and I mentioned what Eid means. Does Eid mean elderly, or does it mean fire? And hence, elderberry, what does it mean? Does it mean elderly, or does it mean fire? I'll give you a hint. Things are not sometimes what they seem. Here's the number to call to be a winner.
877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK to get that $25 supplement gift card.
Go back to where I started today about vegetarianism and how I connected it to Burger King being sued. They have a plant-based burger. And it is true. The burger itself, the product itself, is plant-based. It's a non-meat product. And they're being currently sued by a fella in Georgia. And he's claiming, and he's trying to get a class action lawsuit together. And for those of like-minded who feel that Burger King has misled the public and sort of misrepresented what the product is about, because the product has two animal source connections. One, the most obvious, is that, perhaps they're both obvious, is that the product, the burger, is cooked on the same grill as the beef burgers. And so you have the fat that runs off the burger onto the grill. You have other remnants from the beef burgers onto the grill that get onto these patties that are plant-based. And then you have the issue of mayonnaise being in the product. Mayonnaise comes from eggs. Eggs come from chickens. Eggs are unborn chickens. So you got two animal connections. And I mentioned that, I'm sure that they have nutritionists, I know they do, and dietitians and consultants. Somebody either they told Burger King that you got to be careful here, because some people take their vegetarianism quite seriously, their veganism. Veganism is a form of vegetarianism. And, you might end up being sued. Well, sure enough, they've been sued. And vegetarianism as a way of eating, as a paradigm, if you want to call it that, is motivated by two fundamental things. One is moral. For ethical or religious reasons, people will be a vegetarian. Or for health-oriented reasons, or for both. When you have people that embrace a way of eating based on either one or both of those reasons, you have very inspired, passionate, committed people. And I would have said to them, if I was a consultant or I worked for them, listen, you have to have a dedicated grill, and you better have another option for mayonnaise, because you're saying it's plant-based. That product, I'll be honest, what I think is that product was never intended for vegetarians or vegans. I think the product was designed for meat eaters, omnivores, to give them an option. That's what I think. Burger King is not going to make a living, make money just selling that product to vegetarians and vegans. They're not. They're going to have to get omnivores to buy that product to give them another option. That's what I think the intent of the product is. It's not intended to satisfy vegetarians or vegans. But you got yourself now into a crack. And at Disney World and Disneyland down the road, a Disney World down the road here, they're going to introduce over 400 more plant-based products into their regimen at the park.
Yeah, but if you sue Disney World, you're just
that's not my point. That's not my point. That's not my point. My point is, Reg, that this idea of plant-based foods is becoming now, it's seemingly catching on, even among omnivores, meat eaters. And you better know what you're doing when you wade into that water. You start marketing, you have to be full disclosure, 100%, and they are. Burger King didn't try to hide this. They say we got mayonnaise on the product, and it's cooked on the same grill. They did not tell the public that. Nevertheless, they still got sued.
All I saw was them trying to confuse people, even in the advertisements as they do now. All you see is them trying to confuse people that the plant-based patty tastes like actual beef.
So here's the question. Are they saying it's a plant-based patty, or are they saying it's a plant-based burger 100%? That's I would have to study. I didn't look at all the commercials, written or otherwise. I didn't study them. So that's the lawsuit's going to hang on that kind of language. Did you intentionally mislead the public? Were you open into full disclosure? I don't know. I find it interesting. It's yet an interesting sort of thematic twist on the theme. Let's go to Largo, Florida. Hi, Helen. How are you doing today?
Dr. Garko. Thanks for covering that elderberry segment there.
You like that?
Today.
Did you like it?
I love it. I'm always looking for something to prevent sickness, and I do take olive leaf extract every day.
That's okay.
And, but I need another thing in my regimen.
If you're taking olive leaf extract, make sure you're taking a good probiotic, because oregano, not olive leaf. I'm sorry, I thought you said oregano. Olive leaf extract is very good. If you're taking oreganol, or some product from North American or other companies, that's, you need to take a probiotic. But what's the answer for today's question? Does it mean, elderberry mean elderly, or does it mean fire?
Fire.
Fire. It means fire. Congratulations. You won a $25 supplement gift card. Thanks for listening today, Helen. Thank you so much. And thank you, wherever and however you may listen to the show today. We appreciate it. Your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
Celsius is a fitness drink which is clinically proven to function. How? As a thermogenic, Celsius proprietary MetaPlus blend accelerates metabolism, increasing your body's ability to burn fat and calories. There are only two ways a body burns fat: through increased heart rate and our increased body temperature, thermogenesis. Drinking Celsius and then going into motion is double dipping. You're accelerating the burn, and the results are even faster. Celsius is your ultimate fitness partner. No high fructose corn syrup, no aspartame, no preservatives, no artificial colors or flavors. 100% of 7 essential vitamins. Proven in 6 published university studies. How does it work? Celsius proprietary MetaPlus formula, including green tea with EGCS, ginger, and guarana seed, turns on thermogenesis, a process that boosts your body's metabolic rate. Drinking Celsius prior to fitness activities is proven to energize, accelerate metabolism, burn body fat and calories. Invest in yourself. Drink Celsius. Look for us at www.celsius.com.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated